Americans, Afghanistan is a country that's synonymous with the word Al-Qaeda, the word war, the word terrorism, with Osama bin Laden. But this is also a country with an incredible history, an incredible culture, and we at Out Front actually have a special connection here. One of our colleagues, a publicist here at CNN, actually lived here in Kabul for the first 8 years of her life in the 1970s, and I spent some time with her father talking about his life here when Afghanistan was a totally different place. In the 1960s and 70s, Afghanistan was a cultural hotbed, attracting the likes of jazz greats Duke Ellington and Dave Brubeck.
Dave Brubeck was in Kabul, and he has composed a beautiful piece called The Caravans.
As an official in the Ministry of Culture and Information, 77-year-old Faiz Karzada experienced Kabul in its heyday with his wife and 2 children.
Our house was a place where all the artists, intellectuals from all over the world would be welcomed, and Afghan counterparts would be invited to exchange ideas, to laugh.
You had the Salon of Kabul.
Absolutely.
But in 1978, Faiz and his family fled the country after revolution and the Soviet invasion.
It saddens me that on the spot that I had built a stage for Duke Ellington to perform is that awful footage which is being played all over the world of a woman in that blue chadar being executed by a Talib.
Ghazi Soccer Stadium once hosted presidents and dignitaries, but became an arena for public executions under the Taliban. More recently, soccer has returned, but after more than 30 years of war and oppression, Faiz says Kabul is no longer what it once was. 4 years ago, he went back and found his once palatial home bombed out, bullet-riddled, and stripped of anything valuable. When you first went back and you learned what had happened, what was that moment like?
It was a very, very sad moment.
His house has since been torn down and turned into a wedding hall. Throughout the city, countless homes and historical monuments have been destroyed, but there is one that has withstood it all, the Minar el-Mwajahel, or the Minaret of Enlightenment. It still stands among the ruins of Kabul, a small sign of hope, Faiz says, for the future of Afghanistan.
I'm hoping that someday maybe my children, or their children, would be like all the other minorities who had come to America, like Italians or Greeks or Irish or anybody, that they will go to the old country just to see their roots. Someday I hope that will happen. Tomorrow night on